So I wanted to make a quick video. I saw something today that completely like blew my mind. All right. It was I guess there was something called the AM Fest for Charlie Kirk's company, Turning Point USA. And there were there have been many speakers. I'm not going to get into all of everything. I don't even know who all went, or I don't really follow Turning Point, but um, these I saw this snippet, this portion of these three gentlemen. They were on stage. I don't know who they were, and it's not really the point. Um, but there was, I guess, a question and answer time from the audience that came up. And this young man, probably early 20s, he was dressed very nice, he was in a suit, and he was asking one of the, I guess all of them, no, yeah, so he was asking one of the commentators specifically about, I'm surmising this, about what they think the United States should do about the in corporation or in influence really that the Jews have over the United States. So basically he was suggesting that the Jews control everything, which is absolutely ridiculous. And so he was having a conversation with one of the commentators on stage. And the commentator, he responded back to what he was saying with, if you think that that's the truth, then you're basically, calling the President of the United States an idiot, and the Congress an idiots, and the House idiots. Nobody has any sustainable control over the country, which is nonsense. And so the commentator, he was like, I have to ask, where is this question coming from? Because there's always an underlining thought process that's going on when people start asking questions like these. And the young man made a comment about how unfair the Jewish state was, 2,000 comparative to 60,000 people that were killed in Gaza. There's no comparison. Well, first and foremost, throwing the 2,000 people that got killed, roughly 1,700 that got killed in Israel on October 7th as nothing is ridiculous. And the gentleman asked, he's like, where are you getting this 60,000 count, supposedly, that Gazians have been murdered? And the response from this young man, it clicked in my head that it's all makes sense now. Because the young man made a comment that, well, if you look at all of the AI online, it all tells you what the Jewish people have done to Gaza. So two things to point out. Number one, AI has to be programmed to think things, to recite things, it has a creator. And the creator is always going to be biased to to what it's implementing. Right? It's kind of like the same idea of what kind of Bible do you read? And the thing that you need to remember is that whatever Bible you buy, you have to remember that it's written in a form of someone's theology. Same thing goes for AI. It's programmed under someone's thought process as what they call truth. It is not a source that is not unbiased. It is completely biased. And if you're getting your information just from AI, then it totally explains the severe, and I'm going to use this word, misinformation that's actually going on. And then before I go, I just want to point this out. One of the other commentators on stage made an excellent point. He said, October 7th happened. This atrocity happened to Israel. The very next day, I can't remember, I don't think it was Brown University, but one of several of the major universities, the next day had enormous thousands upon thousands of people protesting and marching pro-Palestine the very next day. So, if you don't see that there was a collaboration of propaganda that was sent out to the radio waves, as soon after, it was all planned. And if you think that your information that you're getting from artificial intelligence, it's artificial intelligence, it's not truth. You need to get out of the computer and you need to go research the truth by people who know the truth, that live it, and that have studied it for years. May the Lord continue to give us His knowledge, because it's only Him that gives knowledge. Shalom.